Hi, and welcome to a Thursday evening live card making tutorial. So, the Welcoming Garden Kit was introduced on Tuesday, and I did something I don't typically do. I did expedited shipping because Saturday I'm having a card making class at church. I've talked to you about that before if you follow me at all, with some of the ladies, my church family ladies for Youth Camp Scholarships, a fundraiser to send the children of the church or anyone in the community who'd like to go for free. And so we've been using this. And so I did an afternoon of kit making because I wanted to be able to show them so we could pick what we're going to do next. So let me introduce myself. I'm Shelley Godby, and for 24 years, I've been teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles through my YouTube videos, my Stamping Smiles blog, and my mailing list. So as one of the online exclusives, the Welcoming Garden Kit. Oh, and Miss Adelaide is here. Hello. So let's have a closer look at this kit. And let's see, I've got this right here to show you. And there we go. And that's covering up some of it. But the kit comes with instructions for all three cards and all the supplies you need to make all three cards, including the envelopes. So I can move this and show you. So, I mean, there's more than this because, there are duplicates of all of this. And what a beautiful kit. All right, so let's hide that so we can see a little better. Come back for the chat. Oh, Miss Roxanne is here. Hello. Okay, and remind me, I have another kit for you at the end. If I don't forget, I have another one I put together, and then the third one I didn't bring that over to show you. But look at this. And so we've got the card bases, really pretty. And two of these are the same with all the clouds. And look at these envelopes. Wow, are they pretty or what? So, and then all the elements we need, including, this is an all-inclusive kit, including the adhesive and the ink. There's a stamp set and a clear mount block. Okay, so I have some additional things I will be using to make it quicker and easier. And one of them will be, instead of the little spot, I'm going to use my Crumb Cakes stamping pad. It's just easier for me to stamp. All right, but it's really nice because it's all inclusive. This is something you could give away or a great way to introduce somebody to stamping. Fantastic. Oh, Miss Patricia's here too. Okay, so let's start in order. And we will start with, and I will follow the instructions. And, as I was doing kits this afternoon, after you get into the rhythm, it just gets really easy. It's the first time it's trying to figure things out, right? So I know I want this, of course, an envelope, but we'll move this aside. Oh, and the stamp set, which of course you get to keep. We've got a fence and some greetings. Okay, so here we go. And I don't need anything from here yet, so let's set that aside. This is for another card. Absolutely do need adhesive. And I like that they give us extras. So there's 3 each. This will make 9 cards. Oh, it would make beautiful Mother's Day cards. That's what Miss Adelaide is saying. Whoops. Okay. Well, that came out easily enough. I will need that. Not for this one, but for another one. And so I like that they give us extras in case we don't do a good job stamping. And so I've already used one. And so they gave us 5. So it gives you 2 chances to, mess up, which not saying I do that. And of course, all of that came in one of these boxes. And I keep hearing from my sweet stampers how much they love these boxes for storing not just their cards, but for other things. They really are nice storage boxes. Okay, so I've got what I need for this. And and our instructions show you. Ah, okay, good. The instructions show you everything you need and what adhesive to put on there. So we got our little label. We'll put that aside. And from here, I need the 2 of them are attached, these flowers. And then we'll set that aside because we won't need anything else for a bit. Okay. And, oh, somewhere on one of these, where did I find, oh, the birdhouse right here. Okay. I believe those are the elements besides our card base. Yep. Okay. So let's get our stamping done. This one is super easy. All right. So leaving this open like this, we're going to give the fence some dimension. Okay. And right here, this is some wood grain. All right. So as we know from the other evening, if you were with me, just plop it down and then pick it up so you don't stretch it out. All right, so I'm going to use, again, instead of, which would be perfectly fine, and my ladies will use this, but like I said, it's just easier. So we'll pick this up, slide it in my crumb cake. Okay. Yeah, this kit, I mean, as soon as I saw it Tuesday morning, I went, oh, this is so pretty. So all we're doing, not on the, right here, we're just going to add, and since it's photopolymer, I can see through it and do a pretty decent job. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm so excited. So many of you are here, and Thursday's not a normal one for me, but tomorrow's looking a little more hectic than even today. And so I thought, oh, if I can come in with this, because I had so much fun this afternoon. I'm what Stampin' Up! Would call an avid stamper. But it is nice to get spoiled with a card kit, I just have to tell you. Okay, so that's done. And then we have our greeting, and that is thanks. And, oh, here we go. Let's peel that off. Now, that was the block that came with it. Just to make things quicker, I'm going to use some of my own blocks. And everything I'm using is listed under the video. And this is a clear block B. There we go. Like I said, it's an all-inclusive kit. You don't have to have the extras, but I do like making my life easy. Okay, and straight up and down. Thanks. Is this a different set? Oh, yes, ma'am. This is one of the online exclusives. It was just released on Tuesday. So yes, this is not a paper pumpkin kit. It's a card kit, but not a paper pumpkin. Good question. So yeah, so this is available to order right now without subscribing. Available to order in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. And, oh, you know what? We get to do that again because I kind of wondered if that would happen. All right, let's fold this right here and the bone folder. Okay, well, you know what? This will be really special when they open it up because the fence will be stamped on both sides. So, who would like to see that again? Okay. All right. You know what? I didn't do that on my sample, and I don't know that they showed us, but I really do like that when they open it up, the fence will be pretty on the inside. So that's a happy accident. Okay. And the other kit this month, I think would work, maritime, something maritime. It's nice to have something for masculine. So the ladies are going to have a hard time choosing because there's so many pretty kits. And wait till I show you the other one that I did today. Okay, there we go. You know what? Who would do that? Now that we realize that they were showing us the outside, I would do that. I totally will. And I will tell my ladies to do that. So this one's almost done. This is the easiest of them all. So let's turn all of this over. And your directions show you what to do, what kind of adhesive to use. And this came with mini glue dots. It also came with some tear and tape adhesive, but all of these, because you can see the open dot, is a Stampin' Dimensional, and even how many to put on there. A mini Stampin' Dimensional. To make my life easier, I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to pick these up. Oh, okay, Miss Roxanne. Yeah, I like it too. I wish all of my accidents turned out better, improved everything. Okay. If you don't have a Take Your Pick tool, it is just the handiest. All right. Excited fun. Okay, so if you're here, please give my video a thumbs up and a share. I sure would appreciate that. Yeah, okay. And so, yes, online exclusives. All right, so let's peel all these off. Oh, you know what? Let's do this so I can get rid of them and not have a big old mess. Is anyone else distracted if their work area is just cluttered? Or is it just me? You know, and it's okay if it's just me, but just go ahead and tell me. Say, Shelley, you know, you clearly have issues, or, yeah, me too. Okay. All right, got rid of that. And the directions even show you, I really wish someone would tell me if they need an area clean or not, or if I'm just, look, can you see? The arrows even point to where they want them to go. I mean, they just couldn't make this even any easier for us if they tried. There we go. And I like this for picking them up and placing them. That dimension, I mean, I know we're doing the same over the same like I did the other evening, but that dimension adds so much. I'm even going to rotate it so the shading is on the same place. And, okay, this one I can grab without touching the little mini dimensional. There we go. And our greeting of thanks. And with our beautiful coordinating envelope. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? And so easy and extra special because, hello, it matches on the inside. So what a beautiful scene. I like the sky on all of these. All right, that's number one. Now, you know, if I were going to keep reusing this, and I'm going to use that again, but what I have here is a Simply Chamois, and this is to clean our photopolymer stamps. The ink stays on here. This started off a really nice purple, and then it gets quickly stained, but that's okay. And then I store it in one of these clear mount cases because you're using it damp, and it stays damp and it doesn't get your work area. You know, you don't want water all over your work area. So that's a wonderful thing. Okay. Now, number two. Oh, the one with the fence. Okay, look at this. Or the iron, not a fence, but the gate. Look at that. So we have this. And from here, no, we have a little bit of stamping to do. And then I want all of these orange flowers. And they come out so nicely. You don't have the little, you know, those little hanging things, that the little tag that you can see that I think takes away. They don't just fall out, but they come out easily enough, but I still pull easily. And then this. Now this one was interesting to put together, and I'll show you. See, this is where I don't want to just start tugging. Let's gently pull it out. There we go. Oh, I'm caught. It's not. There we go. Okay. Whew. Fantastic. And so the rest of this will go on the third card. And we want, along one of these, our label. Fantastic. And anything else? I'm looking. Okay, we've got this piece. Oh, I just lost a fence post. There we go. That must have fallen out. That's okay. Okay, so this shows us all of our pieces. The white, the flowers, this, and the... Okay, we're good. So we'll start with this, and I still have this mounted on here. I have a... Oh, you know what? I have no idea, Miss Mary Ellen. A question mark. I don't know. Are you... Well, no, your name is there, so you must be logged in. Huh. Yeah. All right. So let's see. I want to put it in the direction they did. All right. This comes out. Let me turn that. So on all of them, when it's coming, whatever direction it ends with that. And straight up and down. And then what's cool is you still have these stamps when you're done. I mean, that fence will be nice. This is a really nice element. And one more down here. Okay. Oh, we're not done with that. Let's do... Okay. Just to know. Okay, we will clean. I could have shown you. Yeah, if somebody knows why there'd be a question mark next to someone's name, I'm assuming you're watching on YouTube. I don't know if you're on YouTube or Facebook because I'm seeing comments from both. If someone knows the answer to that, that would be cool. All right, so let's pull off. Just a note. That is one of my favorite greetings because it just works for everything. Just a note to say hello. Just a note to say happy birthday. Just a note to say I'm thinking of you. It's just... Thinking of you and just a note are just so nice and generic. It'll work for virtually anything. Put that on there. It helps you to be able to see what the stamp is. Okay, so again, we place this down. Try to get it straight on there and pick it up. Do, 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 do. Oh, you know, Miss Mary Ellen, I don't use a lot of 12 by 12, to be honest. I'm sure you'll be able to search and find someone who does. Okay, so this is what I was telling you. See these long strips? That is the tear and tape, and everything else other than, well, that. And yeah, everything else will be the mini dimensionals. So we'll turn this over, turn all of this over. No, I don't need to turn this one over yet. This one, like I said, is really interesting how this ends up going together. Okay, turn all this over. But, you know, I would think the 12 by 12 designer series paper could still be ideas for 12 by 12 cardstock. Unless you're looking only for card bases. Now that's a different thing altogether, huh? Okay. Oh, and this one, nope. Okay, on one of them, they want us to cut them in half. That's the last one. Oh, I've got an update for you. Were you here Tuesday when I did my garden, Thankful Garden? Yeah, the Thankful Garden card. And I noticed, I said, wait a minute, you know, that with the isolated flower. Then I started really looking at the artwork and I said, I believe that is the same artist who designed my Layers of Beauty. And I'll be, you know, Miss Claire, the fabulous Miss Claire. And she left a comment on my video that indeed it was her that designed it. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And I thought, well, no wonder I just love that too. So that if you like the artwork of my Layers of Beauty, you'll really like the new Thankful Garden. Okay, so we've got all of those. And we will do I just did these about 5 o'clock, so I have to stop and think. Okay, so after we get all of this, now watch this. So you line this up at the bottom, and I can put dimensionals on it, but I don't want to yet. We're not adhering it to this. It didn't show any adhesive on there, but what you do is from here, you wind these through, and the directions show you. Directions will show you where to pull them around. And this comes up and under. I thought this was so cool. And a little bit over here, a little bit sticking out there. And that's holding it together and woven through. And really, isn't that awesome? Okay, so now let's. All right, I want to line that back up. And now our mini glue dots. Not mini glue dots, mini Stampin' Dimensionals. You know, we had mini glue dots before mini Stampin' Dimensionals. I say mini and glue dots just follow. But I meant mini Stampin' Dimensionals. All right, I need to pull that up a little bit. There. Okay. Okay, good. And now we have some more, and it shows you where to put them. And all right, right here, there's a little circle, so that's easy. And this one helps hold. Oh, I pulled that. Let's get it back and around. I pulled it apart. There we go. Because I thought that should be more exposed. We'll put it on there, and that'll help hold that in place. And one here in the center. And we got those at the bottom, and that's it. And then on here, the tear and tape adhesive. Okay. And tear and tape, really cool. There we go. Yeah. All right. Oh, how it winds in? Okay. Yeah, it is clever. It's so cool. They are just awesome. Here is our base. Again, a bone folder. Just lets everything lay nice and flat. And of course, that's available to order in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. So whenever there's tear and tape adhesive, I always like to press down. So it's sticking really well to the paper, cardstock, whatever, and making it easy to peel up. And let's get all these off. I like to go ahead and get everything off so I can just put it together. But yeah, that those weave through really add some nice dimension for sure. Boy, those are peeling off so nice and easy this evening. I appreciate that oh so much. Oh, I should have had, I believe, one more. Let me look at the top. I think I need one more right here. Yep. All right, so let's do that. Right. I want to place it so we can't see it because that's not a pretty look. Okay. So this goes on first, centered. And then, now this came down just a little bit. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my gracious. And then all of these flowers. And, oh, I didn't peel those off yet. I thought I went happy peeling, but I didn't. Okay. Well, I guess it's in my hand, so I won't peel them all off. And then pick it back up again. So this rotates like this. Oh, gorgeous, right? Oh, Miss Lauren. Oh, fantastic. She just got this kit. We're going to have a blast putting it together. And I hope you saw the beginning because, you know, you want to do both sides of the gate, even on purpose. Okay. And this, let's go. Okay, there we go. About like this. I've got another one of the 3. Yeah, Stampin' Up! Did a fantastic, oh yeah, they've been doing a fantastic job on kids. It's making it really hard for us, for the ladies at church, for that youth camp scholarships, for us to pick which one. I've got so many to show them. I don't know if you all saw the birthday card one. Well, what made it for us was the gift bags, and they really like that. And then I have these to show them, and oh, they're just gonna have to try to make up their mind. I mean, we get together, well, it helps if you take the adhesive off. We get together every month, but, Stampin' Up! Is releasing 2 to 3 every month. We do 1 kit. Well, one lady got so hooked, she ordered some just to do on her own. Okay, well, a couple of them actually. Well, 3 of them, because 'cause they're just so much fun. And about right here, this just adds so much. I just can hardly believe how beautiful these are. I mean, they were breathtaking online, went, "Oh," but in person, as always, even better. And tuck that about right there. And there we have card number 2. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So I don't know if you have a favorite yet. We've got number 1. Oh, oh, oh. Number 2. And, and even though weaving it around, it really is easy. Very easy to do. Okay. So on to card number 3. Got to get that out of here. Our card base. This time it will be landscape. But again, we want that and the rest. So we've got this long piece that we'll gently pull out. I shouldn't say that. Wait till I get it out. I don't believe I've ever torn one of these, but I don't go hog wild, pulling them out. And then all of these little flowers. And I'm going to go ahead and turn them upside down as I take them out, because that'll save us, from needing to turn them all over again. And in this kit, you use every bit of it. Well, except for maybe the extra tags, right? Well, no, actually, I think we're going to have an extra fence too. Okay. And our greeting, there's that fence post I need. I need both of those. And this is where the gate came and the birdhouse, but we need the hello from here. Let's go ahead and turn that upside down too. And, oh, we need a label, one of these. So you will have extra labels. And an extra, I don't know if you'll have an extra, yeah, I believe you'll have an extra fence. I thought this looked nicer, so I didn't use the one that we already had. Okay. Okay. So you'll have an extra one, which that will be nice because you have the stamp to go with it. So this is in 2 parts. Yep. So the extras can be absolutely fun. All right. So our fence. Doomp. Yeah, that goes there. This goes here. Yep. All right. And I have this face up because we need to stamp. We need to stamp on this. Let's turn these over. And I have a clear block D. And we need our fence. Whoops. There we go. Again, we'll place it down. A light form of decoupage. Okay. You mean the card bases? I'm not sure. Unless I'm not keeping up, and that's entirely possible. And thinking of you today. Oh, I like that, huh? And I have a clear block H. Fantastic. So let's do some stamping. This is in my hand. Back with my craft stamping pad. Thinking of you today. You know, now that they give us extras, I don't seem to mess up. I used to always wish for a do-over. I think maybe there's just not the same pressure, you think? And I have to stop and think for a second. Yep. These long clear areas, if you can see that they're clear, that's because that's where the fence post will go. Okay, so let's ink this up. And line it up. Oh, nice. And this fits it perfectly. It's so cool. And I didn't need to try to line up and stamp it, you know, another section on the same. Okay, awesome. We are done stamping. Push, flip, and lock that away. I showed you how to clean. All right, so now let's turn everything over and put the adhesive on as directed and back with our mini Stampin' Dimensionals. So on this, all right, so let's get out the sticky strip. We'll be using that. It's not sticky strip, that's what that, yeah, tear and tape adhesive. The sticky strip, that was the one with the red backing that would cling to you and you couldn't get rid of it. Don't put any adhesive on this part, just the small parts of the fence. Ah, okay. Yes. Boy, decoupage used to be really, really popular. Is it coming back? When I was probably a teenager, really popular. All right, this is going on with, you know, which was just a couple years ago. Okay, and all of these will get a mini dimensional. Oh, this is where, oh, one of them they were showing me to cut them. Oh, the one we just did, the one with the gate, yeah, that's where they're showing me to cut them. Oh, well. I don't think we can see them through. Yeah, they're hidden. So that'll save you time. I am not seeing any Stampin', you know, the mini Stampin' Dimensional showing through. So that definitely will save time. Because they're small to start with, and then you start cutting them in half. I did, but because, you know, I was following directions, trying to be a good girl. And I believe our fence posts will get, yep, dimensionals too, mini, Stampin' Dimensionals to be specific. And so, oh, well, while I'm just fooling with this, boy, is it going to start warming up on Sunday. I mean, it's warming up every day, but oh my goodness, we're looking at some really spring-like temperatures next week. Could spoil a girl. Ah, you know what, Miss Adelaide? You know, things are cyclical, aren't they? You know, we just kind of laugh at some of the things that come back, not necessarily in the crafting world, although we're seeing, a friend of mine was seeing, she was starting to see the sponged edges again. Oh my goodness, when I started stamping, well, I've been a demonstrator for 24 years now and you know, a stamper before that. Um, you know, sponging, we sponged everything, my goodness. As she was saying, she's seeing a lot more of that coming back. Okay, so let's just go ahead this time and get all the adhesive off so we can just keep going and putting it together. And some clothing styles, and yeah, everything just, what's old is new. Oh, I think we were even seeing macrame hangers, you know, for the plants. Just so it's kind of fun to see what's old come back. The only one I couldn't embrace were bell bottoms. I never did like those. Okay. Okay. All right. What? A little bit more? All of these cards are so pretty. Trying to pick a favorite isn't easy. I mean, that first one, because, we've got the fence and all that dimension, really pretty. And get these off. Oh, it's snowing. Uh-oh. Oh, and where are you at, Miss Mary Ellen? If you told me, I don't remember. And if you're west of me, please don't send it here. Oh my goodness, the bell bottoms and go-go boots. Oh, yeah, no. Never cared for either one of those. I was too young for go-go boots, but still, yeah. But bell bottoms, even worse. Oh, did I miss one of my flowers or did something pop out? Oh, it may have popped out from another one. I think I've got them. Okay, this must have come out from another set, because I've got another sheet of all that. Okay, so we are ready to rock and roll and put this together. So it starts with, and I thought this would be easier. Oh, share. Oh, okay, you're in Wyoming? Okay. Okay, you are west of me. I know you're probably a very generous, sharing woman, but you don't need to share the storm. I don't think the winds will, or the current, or whatever it is, will bring that here. Not looking at, Wyoming. That's what I thought. I don't think that'll bring it here, looking at our weather. So I hope that's right. Okay, look. This took me a little bit. See that? That shows you where to put fence post in the fence. Isn't that nice? That was a really nice touch. Instead of trying to figure it out, they didn't make us do all that. And the same over here. And that goes down that little bit. So there's just no guessing. I think that is brilliant that they did that. They really make these kits so easy to use. Yeah. Yes, I am. You're getting old. That's for sure. It's so funny. I'll say, well, when I was in school, then I realized, I'm like, yeah, that was a million years ago. I don't know how all that happened. All right, our hello. How cute is that, right on our fence? But what finishes the fence is the fence posts. And like I said, there's no guessing. They have made this so easy for us. And on the dimensionals, really, wow, huh? Okay, now just our flowers, and got that off of there. And this will go. Oh, this one's really cool because I want to line this up the way they had it. It then goes over the fence a little bit. So you get that 3D where it's behind it right now. Isn't that awesome? All right, and this right in here. This isn't over the fence, but they are cut the same to line up. I need to look and see if I'm still up in here. Oh, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Okay. I have been through there many, many times. And, oh, this one, see, let's do this over the fence. That just tickles me. That makes it so special with them doing that. And I did make sure I rotate them. Whoever designed these had an idea how they wanted that shading to go. And right here. Whoops, let's turn it. And so when they open up the gate, they get the thinking of you today. And of course, our coordinating envelope. Yes, Miss Patricia, you really do need that. 50th anniversary. Oh, girl, how did we get old enough to do anything for 50 years? All right, so let's have a look at these again. Okay, and sweet, 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 aren't they? I mean, I don't know how to pick a favorite. Usually there's just one that is a no-brainer for me, but not this time. Not this time at all. And the greetings are nice. They're not obscure, right? Thanks, hello, just a note. And I don't know if that just a note would fit on there, or you may have something else, but they're not odd ones. The prettiest kit with directions that just make it super easy. And now that you've seen me put it together, it'll be even easier for you. And so the Welcoming Garden Kit on sale now. Let me show you that QR code again, because you may be thinking like, oh, okay, where did she say to get that? So 9 cards for that are just stunning. Like I said, it's just fun to get spoiled every once in a while, for sure. A lot of fun to get spoiled. Okay. They are. Sucker. Miss Mary Ellen, okay. Yeah, I've been told I help feed the addiction. All right, so would you like to see one of the other kits I put together today? I know you do. Okay, so this was a lot of fun. This was last month, but again, I wanted to be able to show the ladies, and in here you get all unique cards, and there's a lot of ephemera. And let me see. I think I know that. 8 cards. 8 unique cards. So this wasn't one I could do here because I didn't buy 2 kits. And I wasn't about to try to figure it out live because... Well, thank you, Miss Molly. Good to see you. Because, yeah. Okay, so they give you directions for the first 2, which follow them because you get the rhythm. The butterflies and the greetings on both of them had the mini dimensionals, and everything else had the tear and tape adhesive. So that helped. And then from there, they do, I mean, you can do your own thing, but I did make the cards that they did, and there's a lot. And so I punched everything out to go with the card base, and that made it easier because there is, like I said, there is a lot in here. So let's have a look at the Heirloom Arrangements cards in no particular order. Oh, and then the stamps that's in there, you do this on the envelope, so you'll still have that crosshatch and that butterfly as well as the greetings. Oh, and look, I just love a gorgeous envelope. And so the envelopes are fancy too. So card number 1. And a little bit of stamping. But isn't that pretty? Okay. And leave these here so you can see them. So this is let me show you the QR code because this is amazing. And so you don't have to do it all what they did. You have all these elements. You can just mix and match however you want. But I thought, wow, is this pretty? And I had some left over, which was really a lot of fun. I will do a blog post with these. Okay, so there's that. And come back with the chat. Okay, look at this. So it showed to do all the envelopes the same way. Aren't these pretty? Oh my goodness. Are you loving these? Do you like this? They're calling it heirloom, and I'm saying it feels a little shabby chic to me. So pretty. And then there's vellum. They didn't use it that I could see on all of them. But there's some of that printed vellum, the elements. And there. Oh, Miss Roxanne just got this today. You're going to have so much fun. Like I said, I did the first 2 and got the rhythm. I went, okay, I know what I'm doing. But really, I mean, it was a lot trying to find everything, or, it was just easier to go ahead and, oh my goodness, gorgeous, right? So pretty. They did a fantastic job. Very, very nice. This is pinker than it's looking on the camera. This is pink. Does that one look pink? And this is pink too. I don't know if you can see, if I turn it there, there's more of the pink that it really is. And our last one, so pretty. Oh, I'm so glad you like them. Oh, okay. Yeah, Miss Patricia. Yeah, Miss Patricia says, wow. And Miss Lauren, very pretty. Really pretty kit. So, boy, I don't know what we're going to do next month, what they're going to pick. That'll be up to them. But let me show you these again too. And the envelopes are fun. This is such an elegant, so elegant. Well, the other one was too though, huh? So really, really pretty. And then we have that maritime something. I don't remember the rest. Okay, what are the kits called? This one is the heirloom arrangements. Okay, I can show you that QR code. There we go. This is the heirloom arrangements kit. Very, very pretty. Okay, and then the first one that we did with these, the welcoming garden kit with these three. Well, there should be a third one. There's a third one somewhere. And, oh, there we go. With these three, the welcoming garden. So all these are, you'll find them under the online exclusives as well as under kits. The online exclusives may be the easiest category to find, but that's what we've got going on here. And like a lot of fun. I mean, what a fun way to spend my afternoon, just lollygagging and putting these together. And I thought, oh, I'm going to pop in with a Thursday video with you all to show off what I was doing today because I thought they would enjoy them too. Okay, so, all right. So it is getting to be, here we go, that time where I say thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you're all here. And we got to make those in my happy accident. Yep, let's do that. Let's definitely stamp the fence on the inside too. And so, let me look and see if there are any other questions or comments. And what I can do is put this up here so we can see and talk at the same time. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, yep. Yes, definitely spring cards and very lovely. Okay, and we've got the names. So we've got the welcoming garden, the one that I demonstrated, and then the heirloom arrangements that I showed you at the end. Like I said, because there was, one of each. And maybe someday I'll get brave and try to decipher things live, but I don't know anyone wants to see that. That'd probably be ugly. So it's that time of evening where I thank you for joining me. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Good evening, and God bless.